Oh, too little, too late.
I made a genuine gesture of conciliation.
Oh, I'll give you a gesture, and it will not be conciliatory.
Erica, you really don't have any right.
I have every right. I built enchantment from nothing. I made the dream a reality. Enchantment will sink without me, and you know that. Even you know that, Alec. That's what prompted that grand gesture. Kind of flies in the face of the speech you made before the vote, wasn't it? I certainly wasn't necessary then, was I? I was a liability, no matter what the verdict the jury brought in. Well, guess what, Alec? Mr. Weston and all his cronies, they have bought your lies. And guess what? Now you are all stuck with a dying company. You know I could save it. But why should I? To help you? Why would I do that? You poor, pathetic, arrogant leech. Not only will I leave you this company, I say good riddance to it.
It doesn't have to be this.
Oh, yes, it does. You say goodbye to me, and my name, and my image, and my formulas, and everything else that is mine. And you so much as allude to me in one of your ad campaigns, and I will sue you for every dime you've ever made. And I understand that will be a very paltry settlement, but it will be worth it.
Well, wait, forget about me. What about the investors that backed you when you started Enchantment? Don't you think you owe them a little bit more?
Oh, I am far more concerned with giving you exactly what you deserve.
Oh, well, that's fine. But I tell you, our legal department will have something to say about it.
I bet they will.
Yep. Stein.
Yes, this is Erica Kane speaking. Oh, Michael, hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. That is very sweet of you, Michael, so do I, thank you. Michael, I'd like you to do something for me. Tomorrow when the bell rings, I'd like you to sell each and every one of my shares of Enchantment. Yes, that's right, Michael, dump.
You can't do that!
You want it, buy it.
Erica, think about what you're doing.
I am, and it fills me with delight.
We'll be ruined.
Look, you didn't say anything about her dumping stock.
Wait a minute. You want to divest yourself of your stock? That's fine. Do it over time.
Dumping all at once will devalue ours.
You should have considered that, Mr. Weston, before you stole my company.
Well, what about Haley? What about her investment in Adams? They'll lose, too.
I'll make it up to them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to pack up my things. I have to get the hell out of here.
Well done, Erica. Vintage Kane.
I'm just sorry Gloria missed this. Would have done her soul a world of good.
Alec doesn't know what to do. He came to me for advice.
And what did you tell him?
Is Alec going to tell Jamal that he's his father?
I don't know. I told him he had to do that himself.
If you had told him what to do, would he do it?
Do you have that kind of clout with him, Gloria?
I have some. He said that he would do anything for me.
Gloria, you have got to tell him to leave Jamal alone.
Honey, I don't think Gloria wants to get involved.
We cannot count on Alec to do the right thing. We love Jamal. We have fought so hard to gain his trust and respect.
Honey, I know, but that's
Look, Jamal is finally happy. You know how he feels about Alec.
He can't stand Alec.
He loves you. He admires you, Tom. He calls you Dad. If he were to find out that Alec is his father now, it will devastate him. All the hard work we have done will be washed away, and he will go back to being the frightened, mistrustful little boy that we found hiding in our basement. Gloria, if you had seen him, if you had seen the pain in his eyes. You, of all people, know how destructive Alec can be. Are you going to stand here now and let him destroy this child's life? Or are you going to tell him that he should leave Jamal with us? You have to, Gloria. You have to convince him to not exercise his parental rights. To keep it a secret, please, Gloria, do this for us. For Jamal.
I could help you, but I can't go back to Alec, especially not to ask a favor.
Gloria, you're not asking for yourself.
I know that, but he won't see it that way. If he does that, he'll be doing it just for me, and asking him a favor would be the same thing as inviting him back into my life. I can't do that ever.
No, and we wouldn't ask you to do that either.
You know, I don't really blame Alec. I mean, in the beginning, it was me sending out the mixed signals, pushing him away with one hand, reeling him in with the other. It's no wonder he refuses to go away. He just thinks that I'm not serious. He doesn't think that I mean it.
Well, the message you're sending him right now is loud and clear. Goodbye.
I mean, if he doesn't understand that a restraining order means no, he's in worse shape than I thought.
Well, he doesn't. If I went to him about Jamal, he would just see that as encouragement. And then if Adam found out about that, then I'm having a hard enough time with Adam as it is.
Gloria, don't worry about it. Look, we shouldn't be dragging you into this anyway.
I really, really love you guys. If there was any other way that I could help you, I would.
Well, we understand.
Is there anything that I could get for you?
Nothing. I'm fine, thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Well, partner, I guess it's just him against us.
Well, if he wants to fight, he's come to the right place.
Boy, oh boy, has he ever.
George, this is nothing but sour grapes. You know, but Erica Kane fancies herself the only beautiful woman in the world.
She's quite an image.
Well, we'll get a new image. And as far as the stock is concerned, I'm thrilled that she's dumping the stock, because it gives us a chance to pick it up.
There'll be plenty to go around. I'm dumping all of mine in the morning as well.
You should take a lesson, McIntyre. It's not smart to mess with Erica Kane.
Well, you ought to know. You got the scars.
If I were an investor in this company and knew the number of shares about to be dumped on the market, I might be well inclined to sell my own before they drop through the cellar and you can't get 10 cents on your dollar.
Yeah.
10 cents on the dollar.
Yeah, do what you want, but you'd better look around. The ship is going down, and those little feet that you hear scurrying belong to the rats on their way out. Excuse me.
Rose, what are you doing?
I'm taking the minutes the way
The meeting is adjourned. Okay, that'll be all.
We're going somewhere quiet to discuss our options. I have to tell you, what Marick suggests is pretty compelling.
George, you can't be serious. George, he's just trying to manipulate you. You can't possibly be that stupid.
Maybe just stupid enough. Like to believe you.
Let's get out of here.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Temper, temper.
Yelling at the last friends he's got.
It's a shame.
You know something? This pathetic little attempt of yours to ruin me is going to fail. Go ahead. Dump all the stock you want to, because you know what? I'll be here when you're done. And the stock will come back. Maybe not right away, but eventually. And when it does, I am going to ride it all the way to the top. And you know what? You could have been along for the ride if you weren't such self-righteous jerks. You could have shared in the greatness, not to mention the profits.
You're unbelievable. First you take my wife, and now you want me to jump on your bandwagon?
Please, then knock it off. You know damn well I don't have Gloria.
Oh, too busy with your takeover?
You want to know who's responsible for Erica losing enchantment? Why don't you try your wife?
It's ridiculous. There's no connection whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, they're connected. They're connected, Adam. You see, I offered to give all this up. That's right, I told Gloria I'd give it all up if she would leave town with me. And I thought she was going to say yes. Matter of fact, I was so sure she was going to say yes that I bought two plane tickets. Yeah, that's right. I thought she was going to say yes.
The departure date on this was yesterday.
That's right, Haley. So you see, if she had said yes, we'd be long gone by now, and enchantment never would have changed hands. I made a sincere offer to leave. And you know what she said? She told me to get lost.
She told you that before.
She never backed it up with a restraining order before.
Did you get a court order against you?
Oh, spare me the theatrics, Adam. You won! Get it? You won! Or are you too stupid to see that either?
Doesn't make any sense. Sequester the jury? We all heard the same summation. You wiped the floor with Tanner. They gotta believe that Erica is innocent. Or at least they gotta have a couple of tons of reasonable doubt.
Well, there's one thing I've learned practicing law, Trevor, and that's no verdict is a sure thing.
It doesn't bother me that they've sequestered the jury. What bothers me is they want to review Callahan's testimony.
Well, that should be a good thing, shouldn't it? I mean, she admitted that she lied to Erica.
That's not the part of the testimony they want to review. They want to review her testimony for the prosecution.
Where she said all those horrible things
That's
about
the
Erica.
one.
Well, I don't understand. What do they want to hear testimony that's been contradicted for?
Well, they may well think that the contradiction was a lie and that the original testimony was the truth.
Or maybe they bought Tanner's claim that Erica bought Kendall off.
In which case, we're in very big trouble.
Well, do you think we should tell Erica?
I think that'd just blow her away. She thinks she's just going to walk away from this. I told her, I said, you know, sometimes it doesn't happen like that, but you know, Erica, she wouldn't listen to any of that.
Well, I know that if it were happening to me, I'd want to know. And, Jack, I really think you ought to break it to her before she hears it from the media.
I'll tell her. You guys just stay here with the kids.
Trevor,
I'll be
look,
right back with
I think Jack is probably the best one.
Laurel, it's no problem.
Trevor,
I'll take care of it.
No offense, but this is going to require a delicate touch, and you're many things, but you're not very delicate. I really think if Jack doesn't do it, it might send her over the edge. Come on. You better get going, honey.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm positive. Come on, what are you waiting for?
A kiss goodbye. You are one in a million, you know that? I'll come closer with you. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you when I get home.
See you, Howard. Why the hell did you do that?
Trevor Dillon, you are the biggest horse's patoot I have ever met.
Her outstanding style and grace. Enchantment Cosmetics. 1990. This was a long time ago.
I'm sorry.
Do you think Corvina can ever forgive me?
She can forgive, but we can't forget.
Well, we have to. We told her we would.
I knew there was something wrong.
Of course, we wouldn't invade her
Reaction
privacy.
when she walked in and caught us with the letter. It wasn't just anger and embarrassment. There was something else, something she was afraid we'd find out.
That she was in love with Dimitri.
Unrequited love doesn't get that kind of reaction.
Unrequited love can be the most painful kind.
20 years after the fact. She was scared. Scared that we'd find something else, something bigger than an old romantic notion.
Well, how can you tell all of that?
It's what I do, you know. You read people's faces when you can't speak the language. And I don't know, I mean, some people are easier to read than others, but there's one thing they can't hide, and that's fear. She was terrified when I asked her to translate that word. She freaked out. There's something more. There's something she's not telling us. It's something she doesn't want us to find out.
Maybe. But we still can't pursue this any further. We gave her our word we wouldn't.
I just said I wouldn't gossip about some mushy old romance, but this is bigger, and this involves my brother. Now, if it's what I think it is, we can't stop. We gotta find out.
Find out what?
The word. What was it? The word I couldn't translate. It was a dictionary.
This is a bad time.
Oh, no, please, come in.